Hello, and welcome to Jumpin' Johnny Gaming. This Resident Evil 4 remake video shows you how to get the Burglar Achievement or trophy. The first treasure can be found where the merchant is. Go past the building he's in, and follow it to the right hand side. In the castle gate area where the cannon was originally, which you access by jumping down, and go through the linear path until you reach the top left area with the second treasure, an elegant bangle. When you get to the audience chamber area, you get Ashley to climb over and open a gate for you. Before you squeeze through the gap in the wall, head all the way to the right for the third treasure, an elegant perfume bottle. Return to the gap in the wall and go through and turn left, and up above is a metal container that you shoot down that contains the fourth treasure, a ruby. After defeating the Garrador, you will climb up a ladder that leads to an area that leads to the treasure room. As you walk around, the fifth treasure, a Spinal, will be on a cabinet next to some wine bottles.
Well, for now.
After solving the four swords puzzle in the treasure room, the sixth treasure in a red chest is at the end of the corridor. After the previous treasure, you will be on the upper floor of the audience chamber. Turn right, and at the end will be a ladder to kick down so you can get back up, and then jump on the nearest chandelier, and then jump down the hall to the right, and it will lead you to the seventh treasure in a red chest, a golden hourglass.
Don't even think about trying this yourself.
Me? As if.
In the room and the floor above where you encounter your first priest that causes the last plaguers to burst out of their hosts, there will be a red chest that holds the eighth treasure, a mirror with pearls and rubies. After the cutscene with Ada 1, you will be in the bindery room. you can find a red chest in the right area of the room next to the fireplace holding the 9th treasure, a Extravagant clock. After solving the puzzle in the bindery room, you will walk through a corridor and up the stairs, and you will see a creature scarper to the right. Head left and pick up the small key, and then head back to the bindery room to unlock the drawer on the far right hand side with the small key and get the 10th treasure, a brass pocket watch.
Oh, great.
When you are navigating the sun and the moon doors for the first time, you will drop down and reach this area on the map. Before climbing the ladder to continue on, opposite the ladder is a small area with a red chest that holds the 11th treasure and an ornate necklace. When you get up to the castle ramparts and get the cutscene of the troll chucking rocks at you, head right instead of left. Jump down and run up the ladder on top of the tower and head all the way around. Run to the middle of the tower to get the 12th treasure, an emerald. And when you run back, don't forget to shoot the counterweight to get back up to the starting position. Before you get to the room of the cannon, you will jump down and activate a switch, and then jump further down, and then right behind you is a room with a metal container hanging on the ceiling for you to shoot down, and it holds the 13th treasure, a ruby. The 14th treasure can be found in the courtyard maze. It's on the right hand side. You can see a small dead end on the map. It's an elegant chessboard in a red chest. When you raise the 3 flags in the courtyard maze, instead of continuing on with the objective, backtrack to where the merchant is on the left hand side of the map, and then head all the way up. You know when you're in the right area when you have to defeat a last plagas in armor. Then you can use Ashley to climb up and unlock the door to access the 15th treasure, a Depraved idol.
Over here.
Hang on. It's open.
When you first enter the Grand Hall area, the second statue on the right will hold a metal container. Shoot it to get the 16th treasure. On the second floor of the Grand Hall, take the door on the right that leads to the armory, and on the left hand side is a cabinet that you open for a small key. After the events in the armory and you collect one of the statue heads needed, there is only one exit out, and in the linear corridor you will find a cubic device in a red chest that is needed to get other treasures. Also, the second rat can be found in this corridor.
You don't think they're gonna move, do you?
After the events in the gallery and you defeat all the enemies and hire the bridge that the zealots dropped when you were on it, head to the now raised bridge. You can access a chest that holds the 17th treasure, a yellow diamond. In the merchant's room that's next to the Grand Hall, now that you have the cubic device, you can insert it into the machine and you must spin it into the right position to fit into the slot correctly. And you can get the 18th treasure, a butterfly lamp. Take the other exit in the merchant's room that leads to a gondola that takes you back to an area that you have already explored, and head to the audience chamber. This room will have a priest and zealots to deal with, and head to the left corner and use the cubic device to unlock the 19th treasure, a statue. And on the same back wall, not far from the statue, is a drawer you can use the small key to get a gold bar.
You're about to find out.
The last three treasures are when you are playing as Ashley. When you are in the library and you go to the end and up the stairs to get a set of keys, and then you have to go through the library again while avoiding a last plagueis in armor. Stick to the left hand side and crawl under and use the second key of the set to unlock the 21st treasure, an elegant perfume bottle. Once you escape the library by going up the elevator and you speak to Leon, on the left hand side is a chest that you unlock using the 4th key to get the 22nd treasure, a Sapphire. In the mausoleum, after pulling all 4 gongs to open the door, the 23rd treasure will be on the right hand side in a chest, and you use the 1st key, and you won't have to worry about the last plagas in armor getting you, as the blue light will stop them. Head to the library and go where Ashley found the set of keys, but on the wall on the opposite side, there is still 2 armoured last plagas patrolling, and use the cube to unlock the 24th treasure, which is the CQBR assault rifle. Still in the library, go to the top right of the area and head up the stairs that are on the right hand side, and go to where Ashley needed the emblem to rescue Leon, and you will see that you need the cube device to unlock the 25th treasure, a golden lynx. In the ballroom area, where you have to press 2 switches to exit, at the bottom and to the right, underneath some rubble with the chandelier on top, is a metal container that you shoot to get the 26th treasure, a ruby. Still in the ballroom area, head all the way to the left wall and follow it around, and there's a red chest at the end that has the 27th treasure, a ornate beetle. After you go through the depths area, and you'll go up to a small area, before you go through the gap in the wall on the left, pick up the 28th treasure that's straight ahead by a dead body. Not that long after the previous treasure, go through the linear path, and before you get to the merchant, there is an alcove on the left hand side. Is a metal container for you to shoot and get the 29th treasure, a red beryl.
Give me a break.
At the end of Chapter 10 in the underground laboratory area, after activating the elevator, you will face a boss, and you can either defeat it or wait until the elevator appears and escape. Don't forget there is the 30th treasure in the area that you can run and quickly get it. You can only access it when the boss is activated, or take your time if you kill it. When you get to the mines area to get the dynamite, you fight off a lot of enemies and then head up the left set of stairs by the bridge that needs lowered and shoot the metal container just above the entrance to a small dead end for the 31st treasure, a sapphire. In the same area as the previous treasure, once you lowered the bridge, pass the left turn in to get the dynamite, and take the second left to a small dead end with a red chest containing the 32nd treasure, a golden compass. After the first minecart ride, you will get to an area called Stopover. Go up the building that's before the second minecart and go around the building to get a red chest containing the 33rd treasure, a Flagon. After the second minecart ride, you will be in the hive area full of the flying camouflage enemies. Head through the linear path through the caves and you will come across this area with an explosive barrel next to a cart full of ore. Shoot the barrel and it will allow you access to a red chest that has the 35th treasure, a large gold bar.
You won't get away with this, Krauser.
At the start of Chapter 12, after taking the elevator up to the room with the gondola and merchant, you can find a small key on the right hand side. Before you take the gondola to continue on the storyline, backtrack to the throne room that's located on the right hand side of the map. Go to the end of the room and on the right hand side, use the cubic device to unlock the 35th treasure, a golden egg. Backtrack all the way to the courtyard and then head up to the battlements and go into the building where the cannon was and head to the right hand side, and you can use the small key to unlock the 36th treasure at Ornate Beetle. There will be new enemies along the way when you are backtracking. When you enter the clock tower for the first time, get rid of the enemies that are around, head to the left corner to access a red chest containing the 37th treasure, a gold bar. Up on the next floor of the clock tower, defeat more enemies and head around to the dead end and shoot the metal container hanging from the ceiling for the 38th treasure. When you reach the top of the clock tower and kill the zealot that's controlling the switch that releases giant spiked balls, get rid of the rest of the enemies, and the 39th treasure is to the right of the switch, and the 40th treasure is down at the bottom in the lift area. I dropped down first instead of heading right, but make sure you collect both treasures, and make sure you got all 40 treasures before you press the switch to go up in the lift, as this is the point of no return for the castle area. At the end of chapter 12, before you fight the boss, you will be navigating the top of the castle. Jump down and you'll see some scaffolding straight ahead, with a metal container hanging at the top. Shoot it down to get the final treasure of the castle area. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, where there are more horror game videos. Also, the channel has achievement and trophy guides, secrets and tips from the latest releases to classic retro games. Thanks for watching.